outside Chicago in Illinois. I've known Julie for a while, so I know you were a little hesitant to do this, but I appreciate you sitting down and enjoying a cigar with me. I switched it up. I've been smoking a Diamond Crown Classic all morning, but now I have a Pearl Adult Mark Rojo, which I just tried for the first time this trip, and I really like them. What I love is the ring gauge.
I like that ring gauge.
They're nice and small.
Yeah.
What did you pick from the bag?
So I picked a Diamond Crown Black.
Okay.
So this is actually the first one that I've had.
Oh, you've never had the Black Diamond?
I have not had the Black Diamond.
Oh, wow. And as a Diamond Crown Cigar Lounge, one of the best in the country, I've been told. You've never had a Black Diamond, so that's interesting.
You know, I tend to gravitate toward the Julius Caesars.
Okay, that's my favorite cigar.
My favorite from the...
Yeah, you have a good palate.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, I've been to your shop. It's great. Well, I've been to one of them. You have a couple.
We have a couple.
Yeah. In Chicago. The staff is amazing. And you guys are celebrating 25 years this year.
25 years this year. Yeah, it's an exciting mark to hit.
It's incredible.
Never thought when we started the business, never thought that far in advance that we would still be around in 25 years.
Yeah.
And still love the industry, and so happy that we made the decision to get into retail cigar store.
How did you make that decision? What was that conversation like?
So the transition actually came from, we used to wholesale cigars to golf courses and country clubs.
Oh, okay.
So that's how we initially got into the cigar business.
Yeah.
And I had a retail background.
Okay.
I mean, retail, being a kid, employed, always in retail environment.
Yeah.
And I said to Ken, I said, what do you think about retail? And he wasn't really too high on it, but we ended up opening our first retail store in 1998, and kind of went from there. It took over where we were wholesaling the cigars to the golf courses and country clubs. The retail kind of took over, so it was a lot more fun. It was enjoyable. We loved the customer base. We loved interacting with the consumers.
Yeah.
So we just kind of transitioned entirely to the retail environment.
You know, in your shop, I think that was something that really stood out for me. Is it seems like it's like a family. Like you have your regulars, and you guys have such a great relationship, and they really trust you guys. Is that something you like intentionally tried to cultivate?
You know, it is. I think one of the things we first talked about when we had our lounges open is that we wanted to feel like you're in your living room, but you're smoking and enjoying a cigar.
Right.
So we always kind of wanted that environment.
Yeah.
Where it was very friendly, personable, and that sort of thing. So I think it wasn't just us putting out that vibe. I think our customers created that too, within the lounge.
Right. Well, I mean, it's probably more credit is owed to you guys than I feel like you would ever accept. But you guys just have that kind of personality, and I think similar people gravitate towards that. So
I don't know if I feel like it's that, but I just feel like it's the environment of the cigar.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's the camaraderie you get with the cigar. We always said the coolest thing about our lounges is that you could be a bricklayer or a real estate mogul.
Right.
And you could sit in the lounge and you can have that conversation and be one-on-one with somebody who's completely from opposite ends of the world. And you can get along and have something in common. And it's just something that we see throughout the years. It's never changed.
Right.
Yeah.
The constant.
Yeah.
So you've been on this journey with your husband for 25 years.
Yes.
You're still married? You still like each other?
We do. So when we first got married, we worked together and lived together in the same place.
Oh my gosh.
And that was for 4 years or 6 years. And I said, if we could do that, we can withstand anything.
Yeah.
So working together in the same business, it's been great. And now we've got our youngest son who's going to come join us.
Good.
In the retail stores.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Is he still in college?
So he is not.
Okay.
He just started with us in August.
Okay.
And he came to us and said that he wants to take over the stores.
That's
so
amazing.
This was completely off the cuff.
Yeah.
He hadn't talked to us about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that we knew was going to be happening. So when we found that out, we were very excited for it. And so he's been with us almost a year now.
That's awesome.
And hasn't changed his mind yet, so that's good.
I feel like so many times, we just give like life updates and you talk about your boys and what they're doing, and you've never shown any pressure or expectation that the boys needed to join the business. So that's so cool that he wants to do that.
Yeah.
And kind of get to carry that on.
Yeah. And again, it was never something that we talked about.
Right.
So when he came to us and said that, it was like, wow, we had no idea.
Yeah.
So it was neat. Yeah.
So now he just has no pressure. He can't screw it up. 25 years of success, no pressure on him.
Right. He's just got to go another 25 more. So, yeah.
Have you seen any change in the shop with women coming in?
So we've never really been a big shop for women. I mean, we have a handful. We have a handful of women who come in on a regular basis and are purchasing cigars for themselves. And I've tried to create that environment, make sure that it's comfortable for people when I'm around the store, for the women who come in and do sit down and enjoy a cigar.
Right.
But we just haven't, I don't know why.
Yeah.
I just can't get that that clientele on a regular basis. So it's something that we've tried to work on before. We've had some women-specific events.
Oh, neat.
But definitely, you know, an area that we still want to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there, you know, 25 years in the industry is a long time.
Yes.
And you guys in particular, I feel like have a lot of really great relationships with manufacturers, you know. Are there any like standout memories for you that just feel like really special? And it doesn't have to be about the Newmans, it can be anybody.
You know what, I feel like we were really lucky from the get-go because we had really good mentors. We had Diana from Uptown in the city. We had Chuck and Susie Levy from Iwan Reese in the city. And we were really fortunate to forge those relationships first, and they allowed us and helped us to get very much a part of the industry without us having to do too much work for it. You know, they introduced us to a lot of people. They always got us in and made us feel very comfortable in the industry. So I think that's probably one of the most special things is just realizing that just because you're another retailer, you're not competition. You know, it helps us all. You know that it's a great industry from that standpoint where retailers want to help other retailers, and we've passed that on. So we learned that from those two iconic retailers in Chicago area, and we've done the same thing with retail stores that opened up near us. Both two of them were customers of ours, and they ended up opening their own retail locations, and we went and helped both of them, with
that's awesome.
questions and things about their stores. So
I think that's one thing that most people really love about this industry is there's space for everybody. Like, even if at the manufacturing level, at the retail level, like there's plenty of cigar smokers and there's just enough space in the industry.
There is.
And everybody's willing to help each other, and it's just such a community. I think it's just a really beautiful thing.
It is. It's a really great, and that's probably what I love best about the industry. It's just how everybody's so close, and it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you come from, whether you're manufacturer or retailer. Everybody just has a great relationship, and it's easy to get along.
Well, I really enjoyed this. I'm glad you agreed to sit down with me. If anything, just to have like 10 minutes to catch up with you. I feel like we're always missing each other.
Always running.
We're running around. Thank you so much.
Sure, thanks for having me.
Yeah, and for everybody watching, definitely if you're in the Chicago area, check out Newman Cigars more. It's an amazing shop and people are great. And check us out for our next episode. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.